What's going on, fellas? Welcome to the Real Man Group podcast, episode 3. And I'm your host, Mr. Gray, and I am so happy to be here. I have a very, very special guest here with me. And so this guest came to me and said, hey, can I please be a part of your Real Men Group? And I looked at him and I was like, you want to be a part of the Real Men Group? Why? Hence, I'm having a conversation with my 8-year-old son, which is, it was a very, very impressive conversation. So I explained to him, I said, listen, you're a little too young to be in the Real Men Group. And then he says, what about a junior men's group? And right there, I realized that I have such an incredible opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with my 8-year-old son as to what it takes to become a real man. So let me not delay this episode. Let me allow for my special guest to introduce himself.
Hello, my name's Liam.
All right, Liam, welcome.
Carter.
Liam Carter. Welcome to the Real Man Group podcast. How do you feel?
I feel kind of shy but confident.
Shy but confident. That's good. So let me ask you a question. So why did you ask me to be part of the Real Man Group?
Because I want to talk to you all about all the things I like, and I want to be a real man.
All right. So you want to be a real man. That's good. Let me give you applause for that. Because becoming a real man, it's not just a title. It comes with great responsibilities. Are you aware of what the responsibilities are to being a real man?
Yes, I am.
So please share.
One of the there's some responsibilities, and the responsibilities are I have to protect your siblings in school and own up to responsibilities.
Okay, let me just fix this mic for you. There we go. All right. You said what? Now, let me just ask the question one more time. Are you aware of what the responsibilities are to becoming a real man? Are you?
Yes, I'm aware.
So please share with the viewers and listeners what you think is the responsibilities of being a real man.
I think you have to respect everybody, listen in school, protect your siblings, and that's it. There's some more stuff.
Okay. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to learn along the way. And me being your dad, it's my job to teach you these things. Mm-hmm. And, just understand that, you're going to make mistakes, right?
Yes.
And when you make mistakes, what is it that, what comes from making a mistake?
I learned something new.
You learn something new. That's right. So don't never be afraid of making mistakes, because your dad makes mistakes. And you know what? Every mistake that I made in my life, I learned a very valuable lesson. So tell me, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is golden.
Golden. You mean gold?
Yeah, so gold.
Why gold?
Gold is nice and shiny.
Nice and shiny? Mm-hmm. Gold is very expensive.
It is?
Yeah, it's very expensive. But that's good that you like it. So tell me why do you like the color gold?
It's nice and shiny.
Nice and shiny.
And hard.
And hard?
Shiny.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Why do you think your parents are hard on you?
Because they want me to be a real man.
A real man. Mm-hmm. So are you doing what you need to do to become a real man?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Explain.
I am protecting my brother, owning up to my responsibilities, listening more, and yeah.
Okay. So what motivates you? So what can your parents do for you to help you understand that we need you to take this seriously, we need you to pay attention in school, we need you to pay attention at home and listen at home? How could your parents help you with that?
You can tell me to focus every day, and when I do the thing you tell me to focus, and when I do it, you can give me like a reward.
A reward?
Yes.
Okay, so when you do well, you want us to say, Liam, you did a phenomenal job. Here's a reward for doing that.
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. So what would you say to, you have friends?
I have friends, yes.
let's say how many friends you have?
I have one, two, three, four, five, six friends.
6 friends. So now, if one of your friends came to you and said, Liam, what it takes to be a good man, a good brother, a good son, what type of advice would you give them? What would you tell them?
Give them respect everybody, respect your parents, respect your loved ones and stuff. Protect your siblings. Listen. Don't disrespect anybody, and like.
That's good. Think about that, okay? So, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Who do you look up to?
I look up to my parents
Why?
because I look up to my parents because they have different personalities.
Different personalities. So, what is it about your parents' personalities that you like?
Sometimes their personalities are funny, weird, and sometimes they can switch to different kind of ways. And I want to be like that when I grow up
Okay.
and have kids.
Okay. You want kids?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Well, you see how much work your dad do to take care of you. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one, two, three, four siblings in total.
4 siblings. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. So you have a brother?
Yes,
What's your brother's name?
Chase and JR.
And JR. Okay. Okay. All right. So one of your good friends is you call him your brother.
I mean, we're really, 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 really close friends. Like
Okay.
Really close friends.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. So how do you teach your little brother? Like how do
I
you
teach him
him?
by like doing things that he never knows, and then he like your siblings actually follow you all the time, right? And so I try to do things that are appropriate for him to do.
Appropriate. Okay. So you got to lead by example.
Yes, that's
You
what
know,
I say.
but you choose the right word. Appropriate is a good word. It's very important because your little brother is always going to be watching you. Okay, always. And it's really up to you to make sure that he understands what it is that he should and what he shouldn't be doing. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Superheroes. What's your favorite superhero?
I like Doctor Strange. I like Spider-Man.
Okay.
And I like Venom.
And Venom.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
Venom.
So why do you like Doctor Strange?
Cause he like a little magic thing, and he has that one of the Infinity Stones,
The Infinity Stones?
and and then he gave one of the Infinity Stones to him to Thanos.
To Thanos? Okay.
And one of my favorite superheroes, another one, is Thor, cause he killed Thanos,
Okay.
Stormbreaker.
Okay. So you know about the Avengers, right?
I really like Avengers.
You like Avengers? So the Avengers you got a mixture. You have a mixture of men and women, right? So Thor is a man, right?
Yeah.
So Thor has a great responsibility,
Yes.
right? And that responsibility is to protect who? Don't move the mic too much.
He has to protect his loved ones and stuff.
His loved ones. Okay. So
I mean, he didn't do a really good job doing that though.
well, but guess what?
But
I told you everyone is not perfect. People make mistakes, right?
yeah, but he did it over and over again. He killed his wife over and over again.
Okay. But you know what? He learned from that. So what would you, if you had anything to say to your dad right now, what would you say?
I would say, when I grow up, I wouldn't want to be one of the really superior and really wise when I grow up. So like you, because you have a lot of money and stuff.
Okay. But
That watch.
like this watch?
Yeah, that looks like $1,000 watch.
Really? Okay. So do you know how I'm able to afford that?
No.
By working very hard.
Yeah.
by being disciplined, by, just my responsibilities. Because in order for me to afford this watch, I have to work very hard to get it. And I want you to understand that nothing is going to be given to you. Nothing is going to be handed to you. Don't move too much, okay?
Okay.
Nothing is going to be handed to you, and no one is going to give you anything. So right now, you're my son, 8 years old. It's my responsibility to make sure that you have everything that you need. And when you do well, you get everything that you want. But when you get to a certain age, you have to work for everything. And I like that you mentioned that you want to be wise, right? You want to be wise. What does wise mean?
Well, I think like you smart and you know what's right is wrong.
Right. So in order to be wise, right, you have to educate yourself.
There's one, you have to like stand up for responsibilities.
Stand up for responsibilities, okay? But you know what? In order for you to become wise, you have to pay attention in school. You have to be able to follow directions, right? So speaking of school, Liam, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I really don't really know. I keep changing because scientists do some weird stuff I don't like. And I was gonna think I was thinking could be a officer, but since I have to work overnight, like an overnight shift, I don't think I want to be there anymore. So I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking?
A scientist.
Being a scientist?
Mm-hmm.
So a
a
scientist is something that you look forward. That's something that you want. You like science?
Mm-hmm.
Do you focus in science class?
Yes, I had this scientist last week. A few weeks ago, and I passed.
And you passed? That's good. So I take it that is it rewarding? Is science class rewarding? Do you get a reward from that?
No, not at all. I hate it.
You hate what?
I hate when they don't give me rewards. Ever since I was in third grade, they never give me a reward.
Okay, so let me explain something to you. Okay? There's going to be times where you're going to do good and not receive anything. There's going to be times where you keep your room clean, you do well in school, and there is not going to be followed by a reward, right? The reward that you're going to receive is you knowing in your mind that you did the best thing possible, that you went to school, and I did good in school because I wanted to be good in school. So I just want you to understand that, okay?
Yes, I understand that.
Okay. So, are you ready to become a real man?
Yes.
Are you prepared to become a real man?
Yes.
Are
I
you
know all the responsibilities.
You know all the responsibilities.
Yes.
So, have you made mistakes
Yes. On the way.
along the way?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to continue on making mistakes. I want you to always remember that. Okay? What's your favorite TV show?
I don't really have a favorite TV show, but I have a favorite Netflix show.
Netflix? What is it?
Thundermans and like his classmate were like. I have a lot of favorite Netflix shows.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you learning from them?
Mm-hmm. Thundermans is all the things I'm watching right now is fiction.
It's fiction?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not learning anything, but some things, because some people and parents are like too, is their parents. Their parents like they're like the kids and his parents, and the parents will like doing some things that not to be a real man or real woman, and that's why I'm learning how to be a real man because sometimes they make mistakes.
That's right. That's really good. Really, really good. So, what would you say to your mother right now? If your mother was sitting here on this podcast with us, what would you say to her?
I would say, Mom, I want to be a real man group. I want to be a real man.
Really?
Yes.
And you know what your mom would probably say, that's great, but I need for you to act like a real man. Okay? At least a junior man, right? Then you say that you wanted me to start a junior men's group.
Yes.
Could you handle that?
I mean, if I'm the boss,
Go to the mic.
if If I'm the boss, sure.
If you're the boss?
Yes, sure.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Carter, Liam,
Yes.
I want to thank you for wanting to be on this podcast. I wanted to thank you for wanting to become a real man. You know, and I'm very happy and I'm very pleased that you wanted to do that. So let me give you a round of applause for that. Because it starts here. It starts with us. Okay? And I'm going to do my job to make sure that I show you what a real man is. Okay? So, Mr. Liam Carter, I love you. I'm proud of you. And you're going to be very successful.
Okay.
You know you're going to be successful.
Yes, I know.
You know that, right? Do you know what greatness is?
Yes, I do.
What is greatness?
Greatness is when you know what try is wrong and you do good. Like, let's say I'm at school one day, right? I'm learning and I'm doing like, I'm like not like fidgeting around, not doing things bad. That's like great.
That's not great?
Yeah.
Okay. So, greatness is when you are the best, when you are exceeding. Exceeding means you are
Like going past all the levels.
going past all the levels. And that's something that you're going to do. You're going to be very successful. And if you become a scientist, guess what's going to happen? You're going to create something that's going to change the world.
Like medicine?
Whatever you do, you're going to change the world. You know why?
Why?
Because you have a bright mind.
Mm-hmm. And the right side too, I like to mix stuff, and if I'd like to mix stuff, and they that store like ingredients, I can do really good. And like, let's say you're sick one day, I can help you feel better because I'm like good at mixing things.
Good. All right. So if I get sick, and you're this great scientist, you're gonna make me some medicine to help me feel better.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Liam.
If like you have COVID, I can make like a COVID test things, but it doesn't include a shot though. It includes something else. Like you have to take medicine.
Okay, step up to the mic a little bit. We want to make sure that the viewers and the listeners are hearing you clear.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna look back at this video when you're 30 years old.
30?
And you're gonna be like, I remember that day. I remember sitting down.
Beard like you.
You have a beard like me, and you're gonna be watching this video, and then by that time you may have your own son, and you're gonna say, son, I want you to watch this interview that I had with my dad on the Real Man Group podcast.
Did you?
And you're gonna be like, and he's gonna watch it, and he's gonna say, Daddy, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I want to be when I grow up.
But did you do that with your dad?
You said what?
Did you do that with your dad?
Yes, I did. I had really good conversations with my dad, and my dad gave me some really valuable information.
Did you do a real man group when you was little too?
No, but he showed me a lot of things. The Real Man Group that he showed me was in the house. So all the things that he taught me what to do and what not to do, that was like a form of a Real Man Group. So, remember I said in greatness, you just go higher and higher and higher and higher, right? Mm-hmm. So what's going to happen is now when you get older, Liam, you're going to create something that's better than what I created. And that's something that I want from you. Can you handle that?
I can handle that.
All right. So I love you, kid. I'm proud of you. I know I said that already. And just continue on being great. Continue on learning, and you're going to be successful.
Okay.
This is a man's world.
Give me a pound. So I got something for you. Okay? I have a little gift for you. This is for you.
Whoa, that's really big.
You know why it's big?
Why?
It is big because you're going to grow into that. And you know what means growing into that? You know what I mean by that?
Yes.
What
I'm not gonna be a superior real man. I'm gonna wear this shit.
That's right. And you're gonna grow. You're gonna grow into that shirt, and that's why it's so big because you got a lot of work to do. But I'm sure that you're gonna be able to do it. All right. So we're gonna wrap this up, Mr. Carter, and hopefully I have you back on the show. You did an incredible job. And what do you want to say to all the viewers and the listeners right now?
I want to say, don't worry, I will be a real move just like him.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, all right, fellas, viewers, listeners, this concludes episode 3 of the Real Man Group podcast, titled Me and My Son. And these are the things that we need to talk about with our kids. Just really just having a generalized conversation and just really give them the tools that they need in becoming real men, because it starts with us. And all the members in the group, we are 700 strong. We are constantly growing, and we're teaching, we're learning. For those of you who came across this video on YouTube, we are a Facebook group. You can find us on Facebook. We are a private Facebook group. You're more than welcome to join the group and just chop it up with us and talk with us. We talk about real topics with real men that's looking for real results. So if you look down in the link below, this is going to take you directly to the Facebook group. But I want to see more of this. And any father that's in this group that will love the platform to have a conversation with their kids, please reach out. Reach out, because having a conversation with your kids could actually help someone else have the conversation with theirs. So, thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Mr. Gray, and I'm so happy to be here. Liam, sign off. Tell the viewers and listeners goodbye. How you want to say goodbye to them?
Later, mans.
Later, mans. Say peace, fellas.
Peace, fellas.
And be great.
Be great.